Hey guys, welcome to my creative competition season 2. That is right guys, I'm bringing back the creative competition series to my channel, and there is going to be a few changes from season 1 which I'm going to go over right now. And the first one being, my schedule is going to be one video a week. So basically the one video a week is to keep the series going active, keep people involved, and it also helps me schedule it so everyone knows when the competitions are ending and starting, so make sure to get your entries in time. And basically what's going to happen is each week in this video, the first half of the video will be me checking out all the entries from the previous week and judging them, giving you tips, reading books, answering questions, talking about general stuff, and then I will be picking a winner at the end of that episode. I will already have the winner pre-planned out. I'll have judges marking the builds, and I'll have a winner already, ready on my second screen. So I'll announce the winner at the start of the video, and then at the end of the video, I will announce the topic for that week. So for this episode, of course, there has been no entries for week 1. So I don't have any builds to actually look at, mark, and pick a winner for. But week 2 will be that exact same schedule, rinsed and repeated. So week 2, all the entries from week 1 will be in. I'll pick a winner, I'll fly around, show off all the builds, show you guys the winner, give them a prize. The prize will most likely be H Builder on the creative server, and another rank on another random server if they don't play creative. So if they're a creative player and they want their rank on there, no problem, I'll give them the rank on creative. But if they're like a hardcore PvP player, that's no problem whatsoever. If you just want to enter the build competitions but you want your free ranks on another server, no problem. I'll give you the free rank on whatever server you want. So that'll be really great for anyone who plays on any of my servers or just wants to get involved and become a better builder. Because there's no way to become a better builder without trying, entering these competitions and learning from all these videos. Alright, so hopefully I explained most of that. But as I said, this video is going to be slightly shorter because it is the first one and there's none to mark yet. So I'm going to go through all the rules and the ways to enter to make sure no one gets confused. So if you see anyone in the comments of future episodes asking, how do I enter, what's the rules, tell them, go check out episode 1. That is how you find out that information. So basically right here, we're on the Haydzmc hub, and this creative server is the only server I will be accepting builds on. Now, what you do to join this server is join the IP hub.haydzmc.com. I just typed it out there. It'll also be in the description of the video. And then when you type that in, you'll log in right here, facing this direction. And then you just have to turn to the left here and be like, bam, there's the plots world. Let's go over this thing, walk through the portal. Or you can use the server selector compass and you just click the sponge. That'll take you to creative. And for those of you who haven't checked out the other servers, make sure to check them out because I'm sure there'll be a ton of new players. But for those of you interested in only the creative competition, go over to this portal, go through it, or use the compass, just like this. And that will bring you to, I'll go to spawn so you guys can see exactly where it takes you. It takes you to here. And there's some basic information here to get you going. There's just some basic server rules. And there's some plot me commands. So if you want to claim a plot, you can type /plot. I think it's plot me claim, but plot claim might work as well. Or you can type /plot me info. And what that'll do is it'll bring up a whole bunch of commands for you. But as you can see, I've got my chat turned off, so that doesn't work. You can add other players to your plot. I'll type /plot me add their name. And you can remove their name. You can deny people, so if they're annoying you or griefing your plot, you can clear your plot. You can do a whole bunch of good stuff. And I'm just going to quickly turn my chat on so you can see that stuff that popped up in chat, because it is fairly important. So yeah, you can do, let's see if plot info works. Yep, plot info does work. That actually didn't bring up the commands like I thought it would. It tells you the information about the plot you're standing on. I wonder what happens if I'm outside of the plot. Let's try it out here. Bam. plot not found. It doesn't work, guys. Don't use that command. That just tells you who owns the plot you're on. So I'll be using that a lot to actually judge the builds and say whose it is, etc, etc. We'll turn chat off just before they get too excited here, because a lot of people have been waiting for this competition to come back, guys. So yeah, all these commands here, extremely useful. Now, we do actually have world edit on this server, and I would love to give it to every single person who plays on the server, but I can't, because it'd cause too much issues. It'll probably have some lag and other issues that are unforeseen, and I don't want it interrupting the whole server just because some guy decides to go crazy with world edit. But you can donate for Architect to get your hands on world edit, or you can enter these competitions, win with a really good hand-built build, and then bam, you get yourself promoted to Architect or H Builder, which is the rank above this, so it's like a mixture of staff plus this, and then bam, you get world edit. Now that's actually a funny story, this spawn right here. Let's give it a quick look. Let's have a look at this spawn. This spawn was, I think it was the first creative competition that was ever held on my channel, and it was built by Hell Crescent by hand, guys. I'm 90% sure Hell Crescent built this whole thing by hand, because he did not have a rank, he did not have world edit, and what he did was he built this whole thing, he demolished everyone. Well, there was a couple close entries, but he basically demolished the next few weeks of competitions, and he earned himself world edit, and he's actually staff on the servers now. He's done a few paid jobs. He's actually, he was part of the community for a really long time, and he did a really good job with a lot of builds. You can see across nearly all of my servers he's touched at least one of the builds. So it is possible to really progress through this, and that's just what you can do with by hand, guys. Have a look at that. If you can do that by hand, you can do anything by hand. So there you go. And what else is there to talk about? You know all the commands, you know how to join the server, you know that world edit is available if you wish to donate, or you can build it by hand and earn it yourself. Another option would be to ask one of the staff or people with world edit to help you out, or you could build half the build and just say world edit copy it over for us or something like that. So, yep, there it is. Now, to announce the topic for week number 1 of season 2 of my creative competition. Now, I'm going to start off with a kind of generic one that I have done before, but that is because we actually need one. I am wanting to change the spawn on the Haydzmc prison server to give it a fresh look and bring back some more players, because I'm starting a series on there very soon. So this is my idea for the prison spawn, guys. What I want is the main spawn area to say it's this piece of wall here, and then I want some type of shop somewhere. The shop can be anywhere. Now if you look at my MineFrenzy prison, I really like that design, but maybe you could do an outdoors version of it. I'm not sure. That's why I'm leaving a lot up to you guys in this build. But basically it's got to be a prison spawn. It's got to have a shop area of some sort. It could be a donator shop, it could be a normal shop, just for those extra items you can't get normally in a prison. It has to have a PvP zone. So you could do like a big PvP zone at the back like this. And you could have a warp there, or you could have a footpath going through the shop straight to the PvP zone, or you could do anything like that, I don't know. And then there has to be the mines A, B, and C. So you could have like C coming out there, A coming out here, B coming out there, so like A, B, C, and then at the end there's these little things like this, which would be where the mines would be. And in each mine there has to be signs ready for a shop. So, I've been saying a lot of information here, guys, but if you've played on a prison server, you know exactly what I mean. So it could look something like this, guys. Now, I'm not saying everyone just to build one like this. This is just an idea of the features I need. So I need a shop, I need a fairly big PvP zone, doesn't have to be too big, a nice small compact one, but as long as like 10 to 20 players could be PvPing in it, it's absolutely fine. So maybe a little dome of PvP area, some jungle trees, some houses, some obstacles, I don't know, some type of PvP area coming off spawn, some type of shop coming off spawn, a spawn area with signs in front of them. So we can do invisible wall there when we can put the signs on that, similar to MF. if you want to check out the MineFrenzy prison, which I'm referring to, that is also in the description. And then the A, B, and C mines, they can be coming off like that, or they could be something totally different. So let's pretend this is spawn again over here. I'm just giving examples here, guys, so you have the best idea of what I'm looking for. And this could be, oh, we could extend this even more and make this more like a rectangle. And then bam, this could be C, this could be A, and this could be B. So that could be something totally different, and then there could be little mines off the end like this. Bam. Just pretend there's a wall here though. You get the point? So there'd be tons of little mines off the end here. A, B, and C. But they do have to be separated because we do have to make the boundaries there. So people who are A rank, they can't run into the B mine. And there needs to be like a boundary where it doesn't let them through. But we'll do that with World Guard. But you get the point, guys. So it could be something like that. And then there could be a shop off this side, and there could be a PvP zone off that side. I reckon that would be an amazing looking build, a bit different to other prison servers. So the shop on this side, PvP area off this side, the 3 mines coming off the front. That would look pretty cool. I haven't seen that before. This design is basically what MF prison looks like, and that's fine as well. But there's tons of other designs, guys. You just have to have the same features in whatever design build you want. And it's really good to mark it out with wool like this, because this gives a really clean explanation of that. So I am glad I did that. And yeah, I'll try and think of one more. Alright, so another good idea that I did come across was an open spawn, so without a roof. You could do it like in little open sections. So you had one open section for whatever the spawn, and then you could kind of like run down a long alleyway type of thing, and the mines were just coming off it. So then A mine would obviously be the closest, and then there would be the log mine. Ah, that's something I missed. Lucky I continued. There does need to be a log mine. It needs to include all the different types of wood in the game. So all of these logs here, well, you don't need to know that, basically. You just need to leave an area for us to put the logs. But there needs to be another mine for the logs. So you could do logs like a log mine out the back here. This would be where all the logs are. They just keep respawning and everyone can mine them. In this one, on the MineFrenzy prison, the logs are actually built into where the actual spawn point is, just on the left and right. So you spawn here, there's signs in front of you, and then to the left and right there's actually logs. So you could do something like that. But yeah, then another way you could do it is logs on the left here, A mine on the right, and then I could go A, and then B, C. Then on this side, it could go logs, shops, PvP zone, this whole area at the back. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty good, actually. Really, really good. Have a look at that idea, guys. Or you can move the shops out to the back, and then you could have it go A, B, C, and the logs. I mean, not the logs, the shop. No, yeah, the shop out to the back, the logs here. So it'd be A, B, C, logs, and then this whole back area could be PvP. That would be pretty cool. So there are all the mines, the A, B, C logs mines, shops out the back, run forward, the PvP zone. That would be pretty good, actually. Pretty good design, this one. I've got 3 good designs there. We'll see what people come up with. Now, this is basically the end of the episode. I am going to remind you guys what you're fighting for, or what you're building for here. You get the H builder on the creative server if you win. You also get your choice on whatever rank on whatever server I own, whether it be MineFrenzy, Pixelmon, Haydzmc, all the IPs in the description. You can choose a rank for whatever server you want. And you get the shout out in my video of announcing your video, plus you get feedback on your build to become better and better. It's win all around. You also get invited to a Skype chat with all the other people who have won creative competitions in the past. We actually have a massive build chat with me, tons of Haydzmc and MineFrenzy staff in there. All the best builders I've ever met are in there. And at the moment we're actually building the Hoenn region for Pixelmon, for my Pixelmon server. So, bam, there's tons of projects, it's tons of good stuff. Make sure to get involved, guys. Have a look at these designs. Don't forget to include all the stuff we need. If I did forget anything, make sure to check out the other prison servers to make sure what they have, so you can implement new ideas, because my ideas might not be the best. There might be a brand new idea that smashes all of mine. So check out that. And yeah, don't forget the signage, the places to sell at the end of each mine, so you can sell all your stuff, obviously. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome back to the creative competition, week number 1 of season 2. I can't wait to see the entries. Oh, I nearly forgot how to tell you to enter. Lucky whoever watched to the end of the video, you get to know how to enter, I guess. What I want you to do is write your in-game name like this in the comment section below this video. Write in-game name, mine is Haydzmc, and then write coords, and then go, say, my coordinates is 100, and the next coordinate doesn't matter, but the coordinate after that is 455. So that's what I would write. Just like that, guys. And to show you what I mean by that, those coordinates, how to find them, you would press F3 and we'll fly over here. So we'll see what the coordinates of this build is. This is what I would write if I was entering this build. See here, the X is very important. Y doesn't matter. See how the Y changes if I go up and down? So we don't really care about the Y, because if I teleport here, it doesn't matter how high up in the air I am, I can still see the build. So all you need is the X and the Z coordinates. So I would be typing, if I was entering in-game name, Haydzmc, and I would write, this is my preferred way of doing it, I would do this, write this so then I can copy paste it. Just write 70 for the Y, just write 70 no matter what. You can write it a bit higher, you just got to make sure it's in an air block. So Y is 70, and then the next one, I would write 974. So there we go, my X, bam, Y doesn't matter, just write 70 no matter what, and the Z, 974. And then if you write it like that, I can copy paste it, TP straight to your build and mark it with ease. It saves me a lot of time. So make sure to enter like this, guys. You can write coords here, but I'll know what you mean anyway. So just write your in-game name, the coordinates like that, so I can copy paste it. You could even write /tppos but below it, so I can literally copy paste it, even the whole command. Because if I copy paste this command right here, that would take me to this coordinates. Look, I'll try it right now. Bam! It TP'd me literally 1 block to the right. Did you see that, guys? So now you know how it works. Make sure to enter. I will only be taking entrance in the comment section below. You can also send the coordinates to my Facebook page. That's just /HaydzProductions. I think it is. If it's not, check it out in the description below. And yeah, that's how you enter, guys. I'll see you guys next week in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to chuck the video a like. Tell all your friends about this competition. We want to get as many entries as possible because I want a really good spawn for my prison server on here, because I'm starting a series on it as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching for the 20th time, and I'll see you later.